Move on to the next, so if you guys follow me. Alright, so you guys can now see the vehicles are now staggered off the road. So that is what's called a herringbone. So see, the vehicles are alternately staggered. Think of like a staggered column, but in this case, these vehicles are not moving. The only time they ever will be moving is if they really have to reposition or something. So what this is done to do is, one, you notice one thing is it opens up fire sectors towards where we're standing. If we're a squad sitting here, we have RPGs and everything, and we're getting ready to start blowing up these vehicles. 1, 2, 3 of them have fire sector on us, but one thing is, one has a Mark 19, the second one has a Mark 19. If you're this close to enemies with a Mark 19 and we're this close to friendly Vic, the Mark 19 probably shouldn't be firing, but you got the M2 in the back that has firing as now. What it also does is it gets us off the road and gets the infantry closer to like buildings, a tree line, and some possible cover rather than dismounting in the middle of a road. It also helps when with IEDs. Usually IEDs, they sit on the road. If there's a threat of a daisy chain, you're putting yourself out away from the possible daisy chain. Now sometimes they're roadside, so you may be parking right on top of one, but usually they sit very slightly on the edge. If you can pull out even further. So if these HESCOs are compound walls, so there and there, if those are compound walls, you can bring those vehicles up to that compound wall. Usually when you herringbone, or when we do pull a herringbone, it's always when we're at dismount point, when we're under contact. Those are 2 main points of a herringbone. Also, if we just hold, for whatever reason, like every time a convoy holds, a herringbone should be put into place. So if the convoy is called to hold, all the vehicles should herringbone off the road like this. In case if we come under contact, again, like I said, the fire lanes open up for the vehicles. We're off the road. We're more towards the cover side, on like tree lines and so on. If it's not covered, it's an open field. Usually there's like hills and defilade that the roads are usually built up on. If not, well, you're closer to bushes, you're close to anything that can conceal you, and so on and so forth. So, now the fire sectors are pretty straightforward in this. For the gunner in the front, just like the staggered column, depending on how many vehicles you have, would be watching the west to northwest. The second vehicle there, which is the Mark 19, will be watching the southern sector. The third vehicle will be watching the northern sector, and if there's a rear vehicle, it would be watching, obviously, the rear. So it's just very similar to how we work as infantry. Now, in every single vehicle, we don't like to put a whole squad in these vehicles. We like to assign a vehicle to each fire team, so that way we don't have a whole squad being wiped out in a matter of seconds. So there's going to be 4 to 5 people in each of these vehicles, sometimes even 6 if there's command rolling with somebody. So yeah, any questions, concerns, comments about that?
I have a question, not really about the convoy, but what is the Rhino system on the front of the
so
MRAPs do?
The Rhino system, it's used to I think it's used to help the it's something to do with IEDs. I can't exactly remember. So now some people use it as like a battering ram. Honestly, I would not use it as a battering ram, especially in real life. That's probably something really expensive. So
like a mine detector for vehicles, kind of?
It's not. I think it's it doesn't jam the signal because that's what the Dukes are for. So those big tubes sticking out the top of that's what it's for. And also this big what looks to be a roll cage, that's what that's also used for as well. It's meant to jam that stuff. So
like an amplifier.
Yeah, so the Rhino is... Sorry, what was that?
Not a roll cage.
Totally a roll cage.
So, what the Rhino does is, a lot of people think it's a battering ram. It's not a battering ram. It's not used for taking down walls. It's used... Okay, sorry, I just had a huge brain fart there. But it's used to pre-detonate IEDs so that it does not detonate under the vehicle. Now these vehicles are what they have called a V-hull under it. So what a V-hull does is it makes the blast go around the vehicle, around the outer shell. So there's a V shape. What that does is it directs the explosion, or most of the explosion and the energy, out from under the vehicle up and around on the sides. So that way it doesn't go straight into the cabin or the hull of the vehicle and damaging the crew inside to even a greater deal. So the Rhino in the front, again, just helps with IEDs pre-detonating them. So they have I believe it's some sort of frequency that they put out in the front under the Rhino, and if there's an IED, it pre-detonates it rather than having it detonate under the vehicle, causing a lot of damage, a lot more damage than if the Rhino wasn't there for. Does it work in ArmA?
Tank.
No.
It doesn't work in ArmA? Oh, that's too bad.
Sadly, it does not, but we can still simulate or act like it does, but most of the time, or sadly, it doesn't work. It doesn't function in ArmA, so, yeah. Any other questions, concerns, comments? Alright, let's go and move on to the next. And after this, we just got one more, then we'll head on into the ops. So now here, what you see is we are now being supported with our armor support. So now if we're traveling in an armor convoy or a convoy with armor, this is what it's going to look like. So we have obviously our heavy asset in the front, and we're going to be paying attention to the left one here. We'll cover the right one in a bit. So we have a heavy asset here in the front, so the Abrams. We have the 3 infantry vehicles, possibly even a medical vehicle, maybe command vehicle, and then the far back we have another armored vehicle. That is going to be the Bradley back there. So the reason for this, the reason why we don't put both the armor assets in the front, and this is the left, what you see on the left is what you're normally going to see in every single operation. That's how you're going to see it. 1 armor in the vehicle in the front, 1 in the back. If we're running 4 armored vehicles, 2 in the back, or 2 in the front, 2 in the back. We're going to balance it out. So the reason why that is because, again, you don't really want to place your most powerful assets in the same area of a fire team and a convoy. So think of like the wedge, for example, in a fire team. You don't put the grenadier and the air on the same side. Same applies here in a convoy, but it's in a column formation. You don't put the 2 strongest assets in the front or the back or the middle. You separate them both. So if there's heavy contact from the front, which is where contact is most expected, the Abrams can deal with that. In the back, if you take contact from the back, the Bradley can take care of it while the infantry sets up. Alright, so now the concept with this is the Abrams is watching the 12 o'clock. So now what that does is it changes the sectors for the infantry vehicles. So now the second vehicle, which is the M2, will be watching towards whichever way, I guess, they see as a threat or whatever. You got your second infantry vehicle, or the third vehicle in the convoy, which is the Mark 19, watching the opposite way of where the M2 is looking. You got the third MRAP in line from, or excuse me, fourth in the convoy, the third MRAP, which is watching the opposite way of the vehicle in front of him go. So now you may have two vehicles watching the same direction, and then one watching that way, but again, you also have an Abrams and a Bradley. The Bradley is going to be watching the rear, but also looking at the flanks as well. So that's how that goes on the left, and that's what you're mostly going to see. Now, to the right side, we have 2 of our most powerful assets in the front, and then we have our infantry vehicle in the back. Now, the only time this will ever really be used on heavy assaults, where we know we're not going to take contact from the rear, or hardly the flanks. So if we're doing some sort of ground raid, and we're going to have armor threat, we're going to put both armored vehicles in the front, and we're going to have them go towards our objective, or the, I guess it's going to be a small objective. It's not going to be like we're assaulting a town when we do this. If we're assaulting a whole town or a whole AO, we're going to go with the left. But if we're assaulting like a little town compound or something, and we know there's no threats in the hills infantry wise or anything like that, or armored wise, this is probably what we're going to go with. It's something that we can set our assets up right away pointing towards the area or the threat, and then have the convoy push past with the cover of the Bradley and the Abrams, and then get to the compound and get their objective done. So this one you're not going to see as much. We're going to see more of the left one when we're traveling out. So is there any questions, concerns, comments about this here?
Nope. Are there
right.
in the AT range over there, Drifter?
At the AT range, there is no tanks. No, that's in the armored area.
700 meters to the southeast.
Don't worry about it. You probably are spotting it, but it's empty. Let's go move on to next.
Tank, 700 meters southeast.
Alright, so now we're going to go from left to right here again. So if you look at the left one, you'll notice one thing is that we're in the herringbone, but it's infantry only. Now you got the armored vehicles in. Now we're adding something new to this. Armored vehicles do not herringbone. They do not at all need to herringbone unless they feel it is necessary. The reason why is because they're heavy assets. They're going to be concentrating. If we come into contact or if we're on a hold, the armored vehicles are gonna need the lane. So if we're taking a heavy contact in the front, the one Abrams cannot deal with 3 T-72s by himself or 2 T-72s by himself. So if the Bradley needs to come up, he has a lane where the infantry should not be traveling in the road. The infantry should not be traveling along the road unless they're cleared to do so, or, you know, obviously look both ways before crossing the street, right? So the Bradley has an open lane with no obstructions in terms of vehicles that he has to ram, go around, or whatever. The vehicle or the Bradley just has a straight shot up to the Abrams to support him. And then for the MRAPs, it's the same as that concept that we covered in the first herringbone, so now we can cover that much. So both the Abrams and the Bradley has room to back up, to either go back to the rear for this contact to the rear. The Abrams could do the same thing. All he has to do is turn around, shoot straight up through in between the MRAPs, and then he's up with the Bradley. Bradley, same exact thing. He just needs to come up and support the Abrams. This also allows the enemies to concentrate on the heavy assets more, so the Abrams and the Bradley, which can take more hits, and then the infantry can then dismount under the cover of the Bradley and the Abrams, get to cover, get to a compound, or get to their objective. Alright, on the right side, it's the same exact concept. This time you have the 2 most powerful assets in the front. And it's the same as that concept. But now, one thing you notice is that, again, the rear, if you take contact from the rear, both the heaviest armored assets are not going to be. There's not going to be one in the rear, one in the front. So that means they're both going to have to turn around, move back to the rear, and then take out the contact, which most likely infantry is already taken care of or is probably already dead, the last vehicle. So one thing is, where would the medical vehicles sit? Medical vehicles will sit in the middle of the convoy. So, for example, if we have 2 vehicles, so one M2, one Mark 19, the medical vehicle would be the second MRAP in line. So he'd be in between the other 2. So basically, right smack middle of the convoy. That's where most of our important assets would be located. That's where things like supply trucks, medical vehicles, command vehicles, and probably a vehicle with like HVA or HVT or whatever. That's where that would be. So now the points of where enemies will usually go for is enemies will usually either go for the first vehicle or the last vehicle. So reason being is because at the first vehicle, it halts up the entire convoy and possibly bunches them up into one area, affecting their spacing. If you get the rear vehicle, if the rear vehicle is disabled and still active, the rest of the convoy may be traveling and may have a little bit of a delay before the convoy notices or gets a radio communication saying last vehicle hit, or whatever. So that's going to create a big gap between those vehicles. So just take note that the first vehicle and the last vehicle are the 2 most vulnerable targets in a convoy. Especially as the middle too. The middle is also another vulnerable point. One, because it splits the convoy or possibly splits the convoy in half, and also taking out the important assets. So that's pretty much it for the convoy course. So after this course, everybody here should be able to know what a herringbone is, the proper spacing for a convoy, and what to do in terms of fire sectors for each and every vehicle. And then if we have armored involved in our convoys as well. Does anybody have any questions, concerns, comments, or anything before we head on to the operation?
BH has a question.
Go for it.
What if we have multiple unarmed vehicles?
That will never be a chance. We're Rangers. We're not fucking humanitarian aid people. We're not the UN.
We're not the UN of this bitch. We're American.
America.
The only time we'll ever have an unarmed vehicle is if it's a supply truck or if it's a medical vehicle. The rest are going to be armed and ready to fight back. Alright, anything else? Alright, so, if you guys need to save your loadouts for the operation, if you guys don't have your loadout saved, go and save it at the box there. If not, then let me know when you guys are ready. So if you guys need to save loadouts, just make sure you have them saved. If not, then we'll go ahead and back on out and we'll start the operation. Sorry, go ahead.
If I go use the restroom real quick?
Yeah, if you guys need to use the restroom, get water, use whatever, go and do it now, and we'll have the operation load up by then.
Alright. Hey,
Alright,
right back.
assuming nobody needs to save loadout, so I'm gonna go ahead and start getting that.
hey,
Hey,
Junior, are we gonna branch me and Zep off into different squads?
Probably, yeah, most likely. We're gonna probably run 2 fire teams today, so that'd be pretty nice to have.
Oh, alright, yeah, we can figure that out.
You know, Drifter, they really need to update this, this T-FAR.
Wow, what's
They
wrong?
really need to
Is there
update.
something wrong?
Yeah, your full-bird colonel looks like a freaking Sergeant David.
Ah.
Oh. Trustful, about to go on a 2-hour flight? About to get on a 2-hour flight.
Oh, fuck that.
Kinda. That's not too bad. I mean, every time I fly from Alaska, I always got to fly for 4 hours. But I like flying. I have no problem with flying at all.
From
I know
Germany to
I know how
the
fucking
US.
planes. I know how
From where?
planes work. I don't like it.
Germany to the US, and that's a 12-hour flight. So.
Are you?
40.
I
are
could
you
do. I
from
could do
Germany?
that. I could do a 12-hour. I could do a over the Atlantic flight. I could do that, no problem.
Wait, Ramen, you from Germany?
No, my dad was stationed in Germany,
Oh, true.
and I have family in Germany too.
Oh, that's
Go
lit.
visit.
I flew at
Drifter,
a young
I'm guessing
age, so I'm
that
pretty
was you.
comfortable with flying in planes and being in the kind of confined space.
Well, I know how they work, so
Same, but
because
it's
I have to learn that from my college, so I
It's
don't like
difficult.
it.
Yeah, the only
exactly.
thing I don't like is whenever I'm sitting at, at the window and there's a little bit of turbulence and you see the wing flexing.
Oh, I love that, dude! I love
That-
watching the wing flex.
That's
I love
terrible.
it.
I'm like sitting there, I'm like, all right, well, that thing's about to snap. We're all gonna
Dude,
die.
BH, you need to
I'd
buy a
rather
new
be in a
mic, dude.
plane.
Your mic is
Well,
bad. Your
I
mic
don't
is
love-
like really staticky.
It's adding the realism effect of him, being
I love how BH is our aviation guy and he doesn't like flying.
yeah.
I do not like
No.
the fact that the wing is
Dude,
flapping.
dude,
It's
I
just
wouldn't-
the adrenaline that I like.
Dude,
No,
I don't
you
know
know,
about you
I'd
guys,
rather-
but put BH on a 787 at the wing view, dude. Oh my god, dude. If you want to talk about wing flex, I think the
yeah.
787 has the biggest wing flex in any given plane to this day. Like, it has
Oh,
massive amounts of wing flex.
You ever seen the A380?
I love
dude?
it.
It's
The
nuts,
A380 is
bro.
nice, but the wing flex isn't as bad as the 787. The 787, the wings literally form like a U shape. Like, literally a
What's,
U shape. It's
What's
crazy.
the 3 engine in the back kind of like smaller?
Oh,
That's
the
an APU.
Okay,
Oh, you're talking about on an actual plane? Like,
Yeah.
an actual engine?
They have the 3 engines in the back. One of them like literally goes under
Yeah,
the tail.
it's a
Oh.
it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
KC something.
Okay,
The
so I was
military uses it as well as
727
civilian.
probably as well.
so I was on one
not
of those going to
727.
Florida.
Oh
And
boy.
we were sitting there, starting our descent, and there was a lot of humidity and temperature changes going down. So literally the wings were fucking flapping while we were going down. And I'm like,
Don't you know, BH? That's how planes fly. They just flop their wings really hard. BH, you should come to Denver sometime and ride the roller coaster into Denver. The air comes from the west up over the mountains, and then it dives down into Denver, and it creates this giant curl of air. And so when you come into Denver from the east, it's just like it's seriously like riding a roller coaster. You're going up 1 second on an updraft, and suddenly you're falling. Then you're going up
Oh.
again, and then you're falling.
I'd much rather be in a plane than a helicopter though, because if that Jesus nut falls out, everyone's fucked.
Jesus.
That's what it's
Like the
called. It's
term.
called the Jesus nut.
Oh yeah, the one that falls out and everything
Yep,
destroys the heli.
everything just completely disintegrates. Pretty much. Falls out.
Yeah.
That cannot be a thing.
Flying is no problem,
No,
just don't
it's
like
a
TSA.
legitimate-
It's kind of uncomfortable going through security, but
That's
I
fucking
really don't
stupid.
care. I mean, it's more of just, it's just uncomfortable sometimes.
And it's funny you guys
Crazy.
are talking about aircraft.
I'm
'cause my
a
parents just
join.
landed in LA.
Oh, nice.
no, Drifter.
Yeah.
You need aviation on this one, or can I join you guys?
Oh, probably. I didn't do the, do the intel, check yesterday, so I don't know what we're gonna be encountering. I mean, as long as we have AT, that's all that matters. If you want to run ground tonight, I'm fine with that.
Do I just join us, just one? Does it matter, or one slot?
What is your MOS?
So yeah, just join any slot as of right now. Any slot is fine. I mean, of course, if it applies, you don't go into medic unless you're actually a medic. Don't go into aviation unless you're aviation, and so on and so forth.
Drifter, am I just gonna be with you, and then Zap's gonna be with whoever else is the?
We'll see. We'll see how we're gonna organize it. See.
Yeah.
Can we talk quickly, Drifter, before you start?
Not right now. It'll be after. You're gonna be on after, right?
Well, we'll see. Like, I don't know how long this app's gonna go. If it goes 4 or 5 hours, I may not be.
It's probably gonna be like 2 or 3.
Mountain time. Okay, well, just saying.
Alright, Zap, you ready for this shit?
Oh yeah, Dad.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Dad.
Now, you remember, take your daily dose of morphine, followed by a second dose of epinephrine.
Slow your heart down and speed it right back up again.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you get blood flowing.
That's how you make your heart explode.
Let's just have a little bit of artificial hemophilia.
User disconnected from your
Does
channel.
anyone see what Drifter's doing?
Hey.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to select my spot. but for some
everybody.
reason
Oh,
it's
my
stuck as
loadout.
the platoon leader.
Loadout save. Oh, safety your weapon. I don't want to have like 50 NDs again this operation. That's something we need to work on.
I didn't do anything. I literally just
wasn't
loaded
me.
in.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is he spinning that?
My hand wasn't even on my fucking mouse.
Good job.
That's fake news right there.
Just don't shoot Black Mage in the back of the head. I can't remember who did that.
Yeah, my entire loadout, entire loadout was saved from last time. Awesome, so I don't have to grab it. Perfect.
ABH Mooney hat.
Black Mage, what the hell kind of loadout are you rocking with, like?
Alright, once you guys are ready, go and line up on the wall to the west. Once you guys got your loadout and everything, we're gonna try to run 2 teams tonight.
Your look is so fucking random.
Stuck in Beer back. Yeah, I know it's stuck in Beer back. I put that because I put in the server admin password and I don't want you guys to see the password, so.
Yeah. It's a dirty password.
Also specialist. Drifter, when are you gonna have EODs? Cause.
Oh well, I mean the biggest thing is we need infantry first. We need to get some infantry guys set up here, and thankfully that's what we're getting right now. So yeah, EOD will be coming hopefully soon once we get our numbers up.
I would love to go EOD.
Hey, mic check, medic.
Hello, mic check.
I'm good.
Alright.
Mic check 1 time.
I just love explosions. So.
Hey, so do I, dog. I want to do EOD, but
I want to do EOD in real life.
Oh,
good. More guys.
Is this simulation free? Oh no, ArmA is not free. No. Alright, so yeah, once you guys are ready, let's line up backs against the wall. And we can get teams organized here.
Oh, that's what I forgot to do.
Black Mage, you want a team lead tonight?
Okay.
Alright, perfect. Thank you.
I need a new gun.
Do you though?
Alright. Zap, since you're medic and go and come off the wall, I already know how you're gonna be assigned, so the other guys just have on the wall so we can get them assigned to a fire team.
Cool.
Yeah, see, you're special. Look at that. That's what happens.
Who is this over here? That's Ramen.
Yeah,
He's special.
Oh, son of a bitch. I didn't mean to do
BH, you on team lead tonight?
SPESHAL special.
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 Anybody else I can?
Huh?
Oh, I need to reconfigure my
Do I not have anybody else I can?
Not really.
Special.
Can I nominate Matthew? Just to laugh at.
Can you though?
If he wants to, that's up to him.
What's he?
If he wants to give it a shot.
I'm experiencing frame drops like holy shit.
Say just give it time. Matthew, would you like the team lead?
sure.
Or give it a shot. Alright, cool. You can keep your loadout. Just have, just do, what are these guys doing? Guys, get off the porta potty over here, backs against the wall unless you're a medic or a team lead.
We're medics. Zap.
Alright, get off. Come over here.
You're gonna need to patch me up on this.
It hurt.
Exactly why I don't want you guys doing that.
We'll die.
Alright, so yeah, you can keep your loadout you have now for team lead. Just with the radio, set your additional to either your team frequency or the team frequency to me. So the way that we'll be communicating with each other, we'll go on frequency 110. So that's going to be the squad net. So we're going to be doing things a little bit different in terms of radio nets, and I'll put those on map here. That way, if anybody forgets, so. And I'll have you be Bravo team, so I'll get your frequency down here a bit.
Yeah.
You know, living the dream.
Living the dream of being a fire team lead.
You girls ready?
Alright, so there you go. It's going to be your team net. So it's going to be to the east of the base. It's going to be 110.2 for your team net. And then for squad net, it's going to be just 110. And go ahead and color yourself, blue. And then you can go ahead and actually hop off the wall here as well since you're a team lead. Alright, once you guys are done here,
Wait, what's squad net?
Ramen, once you're done, just get on the wall to the west.
Platoon. We'll probably be using SimCaptainMike 110, because then we can hear over, and then we have our...
Drifter, what was platoon net?
Platoon net, you're just going to be on squad net, so it's going to be 110.
Drifter, you want me to be carrying AT?
Definitely, for sure, yes. Please carry some AT. If you know how to work Maz, you can use that. Yes, I do have a gun.
No, Ramen.
I think it's on his back.
No, that's the AT.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, I was trying.
Alright, so Black Mage, go and color yourself green for Team Alpha, and then Matthew will be Team Blue, Bravo, so you're Alpha, Matthew's Bravo.
I can't even see that color. Oh wait, never mind. I have.
No, this is gonna take some time.
There.
Bullet Sponge, you might want to change your color as well if you haven't done so. You're still the default, just white color for me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I've been just stuff around a little.
I joined your group, Drifter. Nobody else has.
Alright.
Yeah,
It's alright. You guys are gonna be joining you guys' own groups, so due to the fire team you're assigned to, so. I'll go and start assigning people now. So David, since you're ARM, have you go with Matthew here. Go and color yourself, join his group, and color yourself blue. Andrews, what are you, just a rifleman?
Yeah.
Can you go get an AT4? You're gonna be with Black Mage here. Color yourself green, join his group. Bullet Sponge, you're gonna be with Alpha. Zap, you're gonna be with Bravo. Just keep your guys' color as red.
Okay, so Black Mage is with
Bravo.
And then BH, what are you, just rifleman? Can you go Grenadier BH?
Okay.
Alright, you're gonna be with Matthew. Actually, wait, does he already have? No, okay, he's good.
You get a single rifle.
And then, no, you're gonna get Ramen. So you're gonna get Ramen, you're gonna get Bullet, and then you're gonna get who else did I assign to you?
BH.
Yeah. No, BH is gonna be with them. So Matthew, I'm gonna have Matthew be like the support team. And then I'm gonna have you guys be like the assault team. So if that makes sense now.
Yeah.
You.
Sponge and a bowl of ramen.
Sure.
We're gonna be like a team, gods.
All right.
Preaching and blowing bitches' brains out.
I think we're it seems very good.
I brought my Glock just to be extra gangster. So.
Who has the order of ramen?
Gangster.
I wish.
Sadly, me.
I gotta do something real quick here.
Could hold it
Join my team.
sideways
Color
in this
yourself
way.
green.
That'd be awesome.
Alright, radio check again.
Lima. Yeah.
Is this supposed to be the right one that I have, Tom?
Yes,
Yeah,
AG4
AT.
heat.
Yeah.
Bravo team frequency is 110.2.
So just give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna go and toss up a drone over there, and then we'll see
Yeah,
what the
we're good to
area's
go.
looking like.
My green.
Got you loud and clear.
You team leading, Matthew?
H.
Jack back on me.
Mhm.
Yeah, grab a drink quickly.
Wait, Drifter, how did I
Mic
end up with all
check.
the fucking PV1?
Alright, guys, watch your heads in case this turn unless this thing makes a complete U-turn.
Yeah. Just got a PSP back.
Alright, there we go.
Why do you have a rocket launcher?
Whoa.
He's gonna have a pull out.
Alright, let's go and see what we're gonna be dealing with.
I wouldn't pull it out.
I'm back.
Alright.
Box on that.
Alright, so is everybody...
What do you have?
Yeah, I hear you. Color yourself.
That good?
It doesn't even have a mag in it.
Quite a lot.
How many belts?
Alright. Bullet Sponge, go ahead and join Black Mage's group. And then, yeah, BH is still getting his
Okay,
loadout done.
If you've got the room, put as many as you can fit.
Put in
Definitely
what?
trying to. I didn't know I didn't have it loaded.
I would prefer like 1,000 rounds.
What are we talking about?
Oh, he only
Well,
has 3 belts.
Let's get
Oh.
Andrew rocking one of these bags. Make him the ammo bitch.
Oh, yeah, rocking 101 bags.
Rock one of the grab one of these.
I don't see a bag.
Oh,
Wait, Drifter, we're not gonna need long range
okay.
radios, are
We
we?
don't have. Go grab a
Negative.
carry,
No long range needed.
And
Okay, I'm gonna switch
let him
packs
load
and
your
get some more
box.
ammo then.
You said what?
Let him drop the boxes for you, and he can load it up for you. Hey, Ramen, switch that back to a carry-all. That'll help you a lot more. Pack more.
Which color should I choose?
Do
MTP is the best color for a carry-all.
Or
Well, it's not the
khaki.
best,
Doesn't
but it's
matter
the most
really.
decent looking.
Alright.
Now I'm loaded on ammo.
Alright, dogs.
Yep.
Alright, so you guys all set up, just waiting for BH to finish up his loadout, correct?
Yeah,
Alright,
I
cool.
Ramen so he can carry them.
Fantastic, man.
And load up on. How many mags do you want? in
Alright.
there?
I have more explosives than probably your local IED.
Wait, say again?
How
Proud of
many
you, man. Proud of you.
how many mags do you want Andrews to carry?
Drifter, what are you
How
ranging
many
for
can you
real?
carry of that?
Oh, no. But I have Ross's actual ranger, O'Brien. He's actually on a deployment right now, so that's why he's not with us. But I have family that has been in the military. I've actually had one of my football coaches that was actually a ranger, so I've kind of been around them a little bit.
Okay, when you're doing your firing, bursts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So like,
In fact,
It's pretty
another
cool.
one of our members used to hang out
hold
with the
down
Rangers
for
a lot.
1 full second.
Improvise, adapt, overcome, Gunnery Sergeant Highway. Fantastic. Love it.
Oh, my brother's
I
an
would say
MP right now.
2 seconds.
Really?
Anytime you need to
Nice.
reload, Roman, say AR reloading.
Yeah, actually, we used to have somebody else in the unit that was actually MP for their experience as well. It's actually nice because they help us write our our disciplinary system, our Article 15 system.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Highway's at 99.07 pounds.
109.
Highway.
Dump the AT4.
104, motherfucker.
We don't
While
need
they're doing that, it'll give me time to scout out our next area.
Yeah,
So
just
the AT4
the AR
rocket
don't
launcher,
carry it.
You don't need it.
The AR shouldn't
I don't
carry
need to
the
carry it.
84.
Just
Yeah,
so you
okay,
know,
yeah.
if you
The only reason we carry,
You need
the only
smoke,
reason
I'm
every man would need
carrying
to
a
carry an
rainbow for
AT4
the
is if
smoke.
we are like
Rainbow.
going to
That's
Armor
good.
Town.
That's good.
See, I kind of wish medics could still carry 2 or 3s.
That and Bravo team
and
actually
I
has
still
them
get
lost.
Or
I
at least-
brought a few Hunt IRs if they fucking work.
oh yeah, as long as you guys have a Hunt IR monitor, that's all you need. So make sure you bring a
I
Hunt
don't know
IR monitor.
I don't know how these.
Shit, where's that go?
Kind of first.
Just in your just anywhere. It's a Ace Interaction menu.
Point and shoot. Or what's
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Pretty much,
no
like, for our
space.
engagement ranges,
Oh jeez.
engaged to about 1 to
Drifter, are
5,
medics
1 to
allowed to
Yeah, I'm
carry
told that by
it?
rockets as
Second,
well,
the 2 of
so-
There
them?
shouldn't be any ballistic changes. for that.
Negative.
Just primary
Aw.
center of mass and
Are medics what?
keep hitting him until he actually
I
goes
wish
down.
we were allowed to carry
Right.
2 or 3 still. At least
Oh
as
yeah,
a
no.
secondary.
Yeah. Hey, is Flipper gonna get on later?
Yeah, he's busy. He gets on. He's just working. He's working somebody else's shift for this last. I think this is last week, and he's working somebody's shift. But he gets on late. He gets on like midway through the op because he did last time. He got on midway through.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He
he'll
pretty
be on.
much releases me.
Are you playing against other
That's okay.
players? No, we do not play against other players. I mean, in the future we may have a little PvP, but usually it
Yeah,
kind of
if
has
you need your
problems.
Can I
clothes,
just
got
put him in
'em.
now?
Yes, you can
Yeah.
put him in now. Alright, so
If
see,
you don't
let's
have
go
your
circuit
plugs,
our
then
route
I'll
here.
drop some for you.
Well, do you plan on leaving?
Probably not, if depending, because we're actually starting it at a good time instead of at 8. So I may not. I mean, all depends how it, cause it could go really fast, you know,
Alright, I'll be right back.
or it could go really fast. Maybe so.
Alright, so if you guys remember where we got dropped off in Trinity, if you guys see my marks on map, we'll dismount in Trinity, the same exact compound we did last time, and we will mark it here.
Oh, what the hell? Where's the pointer? How do you point again? What's the key?
It's left mouse button.
Well, I know that, but like, cause there's the one where you can draw, see? Then there's one
talking
where
about
you
on the
can.
map?
What?
The pointer where you can see where you're at.
Like the yellow?
Yeah, the yellow. I
Just
can't
hold
remember.
left mouse button by itself.
It doesn't do that for me.
And that's what mine is.
Yeah,
For me, drawing is control left mouse button.
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
I was able to
maneuver
Oops, I just did it. My fault.
I now have a hunt IR.
What are you guys trying to do?
I accidentally
I
drew
was
that.
just trying to point.
Oh. Alright, so does everybody have their loadouts and everything good to go? Black Mage, you good to go?
Alpha is ready. Just Drifter, one more thing. How do you do that weird pointy thing where you do the circle again?
What do you mean the circle?
It's shift and then I think that's
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I
like
figured it out.
the mark, like the little like pointer, right?
Yeah, when you like point a circle at something that you want to, that you're on like vision, you're like, hey, look at that building.
Uh huh.
I just figured it out. Never mind.
Oh, that. Okay,
What was
gotcha.
that one thing again?
Yeah, wait, what is the keybinder for that black mage?
What was the monitor
What's the
thing?
bind
Was
for
it the
the-
Hunt IR monitor?
Okay.
Yeah, I just I had to change a custom bind for it.
What is it?
Random equipment.
I think it's like shift key.
What's
Circle.
Oh, it's CQ11. What did Drifter just throw on the ground?
Alright, so we're not close enough to get them in yet, but we'll be going to the dismount point. Alright, so the plan for tonight, if you guys open up your maps. Alright, so the plan for tonight is drawn out all the way for our convoy. We're going to be concentrating on the town of Arudi, which is going to be to the west of Dordan, the last place that we made an assault on. The town of Houdan and Dordan was the last operation that we conducted. We have cleared out the town. Rest of the forces in that area, if we have forgot about them, are probably stragglers. They probably retreated, or they either requested reinforcements. We'll see once we get to dismount point 1, which is marked as D1 with the blue flag. We're going to be dismounting at that point in La Trinity, so we'll pull back in that compound, or just right outside to the south side of that town, and I'll check the RQ-11 for any contact or possible contact in the area. If we do have contact within that area, we'll probably engage depending on their size force, and we'll push on to Arudi. However, due to our last operation that we conducted in the area, we took out 4 to 5 BTRs, most likely weakening their front line in that area. So we're going to be concentrating on the town of Arudi. We don't know if there's anything even in Arudi, so once we get to dismount point 2, I'll go back in the drone. I'll send the RQ-11 that way towards Arudi to check on if there's anything there. If there's not, we'll probably continue pushing to the north up to La Valle, which is directly northwest of. Is a small little compound of Arudi, and we'll kind of make a loop back around towards our base. So if Arudi is clear, we'll basically, if you guys can see my pointer, we'll just come down this road. We'll go through a Rudy. We'll probably check the buildings within a Rudy, and then we'll continue on down. We'll make it right here, travel up the MSR here, and then back to our base. And then we'll see if there's if there's intel, if there's contact, we'll deal with it. If we take contact in Rudy, if we take Rudy, we'll just head back the way we came. Due to we may be low on supplies, may have injured personnel, so on and so forth. So the plan for reinsertion for tonight, due to we're not going to have aviation, we're going to, I'm going to have possibly ATVs here, or probably just simulate an LZ and teleport you to an imaginary LZ and simulate a drop. If you are KIA tonight, when you're done with your loadout and you come back here, just mark in, just mark ready for TP or ready for LZ, and then I'll teleport you to a makeshift LZ that will simulate that we have an aviation member on, transporting you back. So the same forces are the same as last time. We're gonna be going up against just like an Eastern European rebel force. Their camouflage does blend in well with this terrain, so make sure you guys are keeping your eyes open. Make sure you guys are covering sectors. Make sure when we're in CQB, we're watching windows, we're watching bushes, we're watching anything that can affect or their camo makes effective in the areas that we're gonna be dealing with. Make sure sectors are covered. If you see something, call it out. We have no civilians present in this operation due to it's a training exercise. So we're gonna be focusing on our convoy tactics and our CQB tactics. So make sure that we have that on point, as well as just traveling and assaulting in general. So. Is there any questions, concerns, comments, or anything? Excuse me, armored. I skipped a point. Armored vehicles and soft-skin vehicles. They do have access to things like technicals with 50s or Dishkas. They do have possible mortar, artillery, smaller artillery, nothing big. They do have armored vehicles such as BTRs and possible T-72s. However, T-72s may be limited to their arsenal, but doesn't mean that they don't have them. So make sure we're keeping eyes open. When we take the town of Arudi, we're going to get in and we're going to get out. All right, we need to keep moving. We need to move fast before they reinforce. We're going to be pretty much probably surrounded to our north, west, and south, so they can reinforce from any direction. So we're going to be going in fast, and we're going to get out. We're going to clear that town out. We're going to get out, see if we can find anything, intel, caches, recruitment HQs, whatever we can find. We're going to take it. We're going to blow it up. We're going to head back to base, and then we're going to continue on the next mission, which this is, if everything goes well here, we'll move on to our next campaign. So these training exercises are just here to help us better in our CQB and our convoy, which we have been lacking in really bad lately. So if this goes well, we'll move on to the actual campaign next weekend. Other than that, is there any questions, concerns, comments, or anything?
When we die, we just come back here, mark on here. Ready
so yeah, when you die, get your loadout. If it reset, it shouldn't have. So come back here. You'll respawn here. When you get your loadout, just type in chat in side channel saying that you're ready for reinsert or TP, and then I'll teleport you to a makeshift or a landing zone. Yeah, just like how BH said, just ready for TP.
Cool.
And then that's it. And then I'll teleport you in whenever I have the chance to do it to simulate an LZ drop. So, anything else? Also, MVGs are not required. So if you guys want, you can toss the MVGs in your backpack or your vest. If you guys don't need MVGs tonight, but it's always best to have them. So don't worry about that.
Speaking of MVGs, those fancy ones you got made.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. And
if using the Vipers or the thermal ones, those are not allowed at all on any person. So make sure you guys are not running those. All right, anything else? All right, so we're gonna have Alpha travel out in an M2. We'll have Bravo travel out in the Mark 19. Vehicles are just out the door here, or out the wall here, so to the south. So go ahead and get your vehicles, get them lined up at the intersection just here, and then we'll get ready for step off. If you guys need to make any changes, any loadout changes, if you guys want, you guys could check the vehicles. They should already be preloaded with a ton of stuff. If not, then feel free to load stuff up. Medics, you guys are gonna be traveling with your teams in the vehicles. Actually, no, wait. No, we're gonna actually practice now. Zap and Bullet, you guys will be carrying your own medical vehicle. You guys will be traveling in the center. Wherever we stop, or Herringbone or whatever, you guys will dismount and get with your fire teams, all right? Until we until they get mounted back up. All right, let's go and get it done.
I'm not driving, dog.
Dave's gonna drive. BH, you wanna be on the gun?
This.
Or who's driving?
I'll be driving. Andrews will be on gun because AR does not fill a seat in the vehicle.
I am a
It
massive,
does not fill a utility seat in the vehicle.
My stuff got reset. Maybe it didn't. I think it's good. Alright, convoy order will be Alpha, medical vehicle, Bravo Vic. Let's go and get that set up.
Roger. Hey, can you glide a little more?
First Vic, go ahead and take a right, get the medical vehicle to fit in between.
We'll be pulling over the side so y'all can get in that position, then we'll stack upon y'all.
Here. Here, Alpha, go in front.
Alpha Vic, go front.
Hey, can you guys hear on the Black Mage? Can you hear on the radio?
Radio check.
There you go.
Yeah,
Please don't back up.
Radio check.
Yeah, we're here.
Alright. Alright, I'm running with you guys.
Alright, we're waiting for Alpha to get up front.
Yeah, Roger. I don't know what they're doing.
Alpha Vic, take point. Medical vehicles, middle, we're last.
It's called, hey, Alpha, Vic, can you go there?
There they go. There we go. Making progress. Alright. Just finish this up. Alright, Vic number 1, ready?
Vic 1 stepping off.
Alright, good.
What's our radio frequency again? 110.2.
Yeah, it's marked on the map.
Hey, Drifter, what's our speed?
Stand by. See what we got. Inside of towns, we'll slow it down to 25. Outside of towns, we'll keep it at 50. Now it should be 50. Just
Big one increasing speed now.
there he goes.
I wish MCC to remember my freaking view range.
Yeah, same.
Maybe you're just not meant to see, Anton.
Oh, also, Drifter,
Yeah, what's up?
I might go ahead and give you a heads up. I'm not going to be able to make it next week.
Okay.
I love hills and these vehicles. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, gotta love it. Yeah, if you need them to slow down, just call them over radio and tell them to slow down. If this vehicle's having problems.
Yep. I never hold down shit. I literally change both keys for boost and forward.
Vehicle 1 is slowing down.
Is this even with the boost on?
Not sure.
I don't know. Maybe you have the cruise control on or something, or not the cruise control, the speed limiter.
Making left turn now.
Yeah.
Actually, I hope they change
Maybe.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they make.
I love the green one. I saw they were coming out with it. I wonder what they're gonna add with that.
Vehicle 1 increasing speed.
Add electronic warfare.
Yeah.
Well, that truck has the wrong M84 stun grenade.
What?
The M84 stun grenade.
Are they the wrong ones?
Yeah.
Oh, alright, I'll fix that next time. Actually, you know what? I don't think I actually have those. Yeah, I do. Good. Alright.
Well, like I said, I literally have it. If it explodes and it is thrown or launched out of a 2 or 3, I have it.
Alright.
I got a couple stuns, so it should be good.
Alright, so Matthew, since you guys are going to be the support team, if you want, I'm going to permit you guys to use the M240 that's in the back. If you guys would like to use that for your AR. If you want your AR to switch out.
Entering town now.
That's all. Very awesome. Prestigious. Very good gun. Come outside so I can shoot you. That's the spiral out.
Yeah, should be coming up on towards the dismount point here soon.
That's a nice statue. Isn't Malden located?
All teams be advised when we get the dismount point, it's going to be a soft dismount, gunner stay in. What was that?
I said, isn't Malden located with
Vehicle 1 at dismount point.
No, it's fictional. I think it's actually, I don't know what. Oh, in lore? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. Weird. Alright, let's go and get a soft dismount. Yep.
Over to you, brother.
Alright, let's go and get teams to pull up 360. Stay near the vehicles, don't go too far, so then check the drone for any possible tell.
Covering northwest, BH.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Northwest.
Covering east.
Boy.
Remember to step a little bit away from the vehicle in case it gets hit by a rocket.
Okay. This isn't looking too good. I can't get team leads on me. Okay, so we have a little bit of a problem. They did reinforce. They reinforced Houdan. About to mark some things here on map. Stand by. So it's not a whole lot. I only counted about like 16 infantry in total, and one times unarmed technical, or UAZ, possibly just like a fire team transport. So I'm marking those now. Just give me 1 sec. Okay, so on mark, so to the in Houdan we got 1 times unarmed UAZ. It's just stationary in that area. And then to the northeast of that we got a transport truck with 1 times squad, 8 to 9 men. To the northeast or northwest of that, along that same dirt road, is a BTR with an infantry squad that is mounted. To the north of that, in the tree line just southeast of Dordan, is a BTR with what looks to be no infantry as well, or no infantry at all. So we can avoid contact here. I don't know exactly if they're not gonna be able to see us, because once we get off into the west of Dordan, we'll be behind deflate from them. Only thing is that if that happens, the way that we go is going to be their supply route, or their support route into Arudi. That's one of the problems. Fighting in this area again is not something that we have interest in. However, if we go in for Arudi, it's going to once again weaken their lines. I am not sure exactly where these reinforcements came from, most likely from the south. I haven't checked Arudi yet. Actually, should have the drone going in that way now. So we'll check what's at Arudi, and then if there's nothing there, then we're gonna have to fight back for this place, because they have it reinforced. I didn't see anything inside of the buildings at all. However, could be wrong. Due to I only have limited view through like windows, and if there were open doorways, which there's not. So it seems like they're just reinforcing Houdan. I don't think they really care too much about Dordan. I don't know what that BTR is doing there. It's like just sitting in a tree line, most likely a scout vehicle or something. So I have no idea what its intents are. I'm gonna check Arudi real quick, and then I'll update you guys on what I see in there. So looking into Arudi now, I'm not seeing anything. Then again, we could be out of range from it. So the only way you can really tell what's in Arudi is if we push into Dordan. So what I'm gonna have do is I'm gonna have Matt's team. We'll push out from here. Matthew, I'm gonna have your guys push out into the hills. You see hill 164. I'll go and circle it. Oh, that's the wrong color, but you. Hill 164 in grid 075071. But if you guys push on there, it looks like you guys might have a little cliff to look down onto the BTR. Black Mage, I'm going to have your team push down towards the town into grid location 070074, so that compound there. But if you hold down that compound, just have you guys scout into the town of Dordan, see if you guys could see anything in windows, buildings, or anything. I'm going to have Matt's team deal with the BTR. If that area is not suitable and you find a better spot, just call it over radio. I'll check it on map and I'll clear you guys to it. For both of you guys. If you guys have a better spot where you think you can get better eyes on, just mark it, call out the grid, and then I'll look at it and I'll approve of it, whether it's a good area or not. So, questions, concerns, comments, and Black Mage, I think you're on Whisper. Oh wait, hold on. My Teamspeak is messed up again. Stand by. My Teamspeak volume turned itself down. I don't know why it keeps on doing that, but it's annoying. Just 1 sec. That's way down. Okay, go ahead. Say something.
Go for like 30 minutes.
Okay. Alright, if that's the... Who are you assigned to? You were assigned to Black Mage, correct?
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
Negative.
Oh, you're with Matthew. Okay. So since Matthew, since you're gonna be up in the hills with a lot of rock cover, I'm going to have you guys just go without a medic. I'm gonna have the medic be with Black Mage since he's gonna be down towards the town.
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, we shouldn't get into too much contact. I mean, we're only going for that BTR.
I
so.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
Attack.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay back here with the vehicles. So that way you guys don't have to leave people back here. So me and Zap will stay here. I'll just cover Zap while he's AFK. Here at the vehicles. So that's how I'm gonna have you guys step up. You guys can find your own route there, find your own way there. I'm gonna wait till you guys get set up. So Matthew, when you're set up and ready to fire, just call in, and I'll give you guys the go. Black Mage, call in when you're at your set, because I want to make sure that Black Mage's team is set up. In case anything comes out of Dorian towards you guys, or vice versa. So, any questions, concerns, comments?
I got a comment.
Go for it.
That BTR that's closest to us, that's the one I hit last time. It may be disabled.
Roger. We'll double check it. It looked like it was intact. Let me double. Actually, no, the drone's all the way into Rudy, so never mind. So yeah, that will be the plan. We'll have Matthew's team check it out. They should be able to get visual with the binos. If not, even just their sights. So, I'm gonna have you guys go without vehicles. So just move out on foot. Keep the vehicles here. Take anything extra that you guys need out the trucks, and then let me know when you guys are ready to step off. Go and brief your guys right now. Call in that on radio when you guys are ready.
Alright, we'll do. Anton, I don't know how much of that did you hear, or David. No, he was yelling, so I'm good to go. Okay. Alright, I'm only gonna be on normal right now. Unless you can hear me on whisper.
Here, pop your maps open. Okay, so we're over here now at D1. We're gonna proceed southwest down to that blue box square where those two buildings are in 070075 or 074 actually. Okay, so we are in D1. We are going southwest to that blue box on the map. I think it's...
David, you get all that?
Yeah, the blue box. We're going to set up OP observation post into the town, assess enemy strength. Once we're in position and ready for a fight, we're going to let Drifter know. Team Bravo is going to head up and check on that BTR. They're going to be over on Hill 164. Once we're set up in position, they're going to get the go-ahead to check that out, and if they need be, take it out. From there, we're going to observe if there's anything in town, enemies patrolling, enemies in building, and then we will assess the situation and proceed from there. They get a lot farther to go than we do. They're literally just going southwest like a kilometer and a half. Not even. We're like 500 meters down the road. Alpha is ready to move.
Roger.
Alright, we are going to proceed in wedge. We're going to have the AR on my left, everybody else on my right, and we're going to proceed to the point.
Alpha's stepping off now.
Roger, Alpha stepping off.
Same for Bravo stepping off.
Roger that, Bravo stepping off.
Anybody else have stamina issues?
I don't think there's too much here. Hopefully. Hopefully they can see that BTR down there. Where is it? There it is.
Bravo's in position.
There's that Alpha situation. Alpha, this is actual. What's your situation?
Alpha is set. No sign of enemy activity.
Roger that. Bravo, at your discretion, you're clear to engage that BTR. Over.
Received. We're attempting to gain visual on it right now. Have some infantry that we spotted. We'll mark it on the map shortly.
Roger that. Notify when marked. Got infantry. See if this damn thing is charging. Alright. Say clear that. Send him back. Head down into the town and see what's happening to Rudy. Alright, hopefully everything goes to plan. Sent. We found with 81%.
1-6, this is Alpha.
Go for actual.
We have no sign of anybody in that town, civilian or military.
Roger, go and keep eyes on. We'll wait for the engagement of Bravo, and we'll go on from there. Over. Right, so if they don't have any contact, we'll go and just push them back.
Copy last.
To dismount. And we'll go dismount 2. Hopefully sneak around contact at Houdan. If there's nothing in a Rudy, so we'll check for that now. I can stop charging it. And done. Alright. Bravo, this is actual. It's a situation I'm getting eyes on that BTR.
This is Bravo. We have visual on it, attempting to get an angle for a shot now.
Roger that. Notify when you guys are firing over. Alright, cool. Alright. Now let's figure out if there is stuff to be worried about in Urruti. Seem like it. Absolutely nothing. There's nothing here. No one AZ me. Hopefully, I don't even know how to say your name. Welcome to the stream. Let's go ahead and reset markers. Should disable those. Oh, it just does that. There they go. Brother's actual, what's the effect on target?
Target is down.
Roger that. Where's the infantry location stated over? Let's see where they...
Stand by.
Yep, looks like they got it. Count appears to be clear, as stated. Oh, there's that BTR right there. Still there. And the hill though. Alpha, this is actual. Alpha, this is actual, message over.
This is Alpha, clear to send message.
Any update on the town, over?
Negative, no change, no visuals.
Roger that. I'm not seeing anything either. This town might be clear except for that BTR.
Bravo to 1-1.
Go ahead.
Disregard the infantry. Me and we saw it was a one single individual down by the beach. Break. We also have visual of the BTR with infantry in a clear line of sight from our current position.
Roger, I was actually just about to ask about that. I got the RQ-11 overhead. Break. Go ahead and get that target in your sights. I'm gonna have Alpha prepare to push down to Dordan. And just make sure that Dordan is completely cleared out. Stand by. Alpha, this is actual message.
Go for Alpha.
I'll be advised, I'm gonna have you guys go in, push into Dordan at this time, and just do a patrol along all roads, kind of peek into buildings and compounds. No need to clear out the entire buildings. See if you can see any further contact. Break. Once you have cleared out town Dordan, please notify and set up on the south side of Dordan in a building or area of your choice. Over. Bravo, once Alpha, clear the town of Dordan. Once they call it clear and set, you're clear to engage that BTR with the infantry on top. Break. Be advised, town of Arudi comes back clear, no contact to report in the area. We are going to continue our concentration on town of Houdan. Break. Plan will be revised for the assault on the town of Houdan. Over. Alright, so
Received.
we're gonna have them move down here. There.
This is Alpha.
Go ahead.
Alpha is about to lose their TL. I gotta go and deal with a problem at work.
Roger, has any replacement?
Next in line is the medic.
Roger that. We'll deal with it in a bit. Figure it out.
Interrogative, do you want me to still send them in to do a sweep?
That's fair. Go and send them in. Ready to get reset? No. Well, that sucks. I'll probably go down there with them in a bit and probably have them get their vehicles here pretty soon. Once again, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Glad you can make it if you're doing well. Of course, I remember. Of course.
User disconnected from your channel.
But they had a single. Oh, I am seeing something right there. Something over there as well. Yep. Alright. A little bit of infantry to deal with here. I think they're still getting in position here. Get out. Yeah, they're in there right now. Alpha, this is actual, how's the sleep coming along? Over.
Good, looks clear.
Roger that, go and set up in the area to the south of Dordan, break. And call when ready, call when you're set, over. Your choice. If you find a good building to set up in case the enemies retaliate against town of Dordan, as long as you guys can cover the MSR coming into the town, over. Audio reset again. Oh, I know why. I know exactly why.
Alright, we're gonna be in the house to across the street from the gas station on the south side.
Roger, you set up at this time, over?
Yeah.
Roger that. Bravo, what's your what situation with that second BTR target?
Be advised, we still have visual, just waiting to go ahead.
Roger that. Bravo, at your discretion, you're clear to engage that BTR. Alright. See if we can see it. I don't think we're going to be able to see it from our point of view. I think so. You can watch from the drone though. Yeah. Yeah, I think we just missed it. They hit it. Definitely hit it. Oh yeah, there it goes. Shots are being fired.
Six, this is Bravo.
Go ahead.
2 rockets were delivered, no burn off, and we have a squad dismount.
Roger that, I got eyes on via the RQ-11 break. Stop doing that, damn it. Looks like the vehicle is damaged. Turret looks to be still active at this time. Break. One more rocket to the rear of the vehicle should detonate it. If you have any extras, you're clear to engage, over.
Be advised, we're out of rockets.
Roger that. Go ahead and head back to the vehicles and go and re-equip yourself with rockets and get back eyes on and re-engage, over.
Received, enter to location.
Okay, so yeah, that BTR is about to die here pretty soon. It should at least be disabled. Should have a fuel leak. All of this is actual, it's an update. There's be no nothing coming your way at this time. We'll notify if reinforcements will be on the way over. Alright, so we need to get this. We're about to get the show on the road here. We're gonna start assaulting here in a bit. Be advised, once this BTR is down, we'll be bringing the vehicles down to Dordan. We'll be continuing the assault via vehicle assaults onto the town of Houdan. Town of Arudi still is remaining clear at this time. Over. Surprisingly. Alright, AZAP. AZAP.
Yep.
Alright, your team, stand by. Your team is on their way back right now. They should be coming in from the southeast here. So, you can go and wait because they're coming back to get rockets. Actually, you know what? Do you have space in your backpack to carry a rocket or two?
No, I'm completely full on medic stuff.
Okay, then don't worry about it. Alright, your team should be on their way back. They're just heading back here now. Actually, you know what? Take your vehicle, take the vehicle that you're assigned to, drive it over to them.
Medic vehicle?
Sorry, not the medical vehicle, but the vehicle, Bravo's vehicle, which is going to be the Mark 19.
Oh, okay.
Bravo, this is actually disregard. Go and disregard Zap. They're already here. Made it back pretty damn quick.
Yeah, we fucking hauled ass back here. Like, both of those rockets fucking hit, and they...
Yeah, I saw that in the drone. Yeah, you got some solid hits.
Yeah, we're green.
Man, if I would have brought
With this actual be advised, Bravo's back at the vehicles, so you guys won't be alone out there. Just make sure you guys are keeping secure and help as best I could with the RQ-11 over.
Did you guys get hit at all there?
No, we're totally green. Took a couple shots once that BTR dismounted, but that was it.
You have some scratches?
Told you to watch out for rose bushes, man.
Oh, actually, you got a bruise. On your left leg. 2 minor bruises.
Alright, so once that BTR is taken down, we're going to regroup back here, get our vehicles, push them down to Dordan, and we're going to go to the east. And I'm marking up a path right. Stand by. Go ahead.
We're down to me and Rami.
Yeah, David.
Roger.
We're good. But,
the other, looks like the other one lost connection. Andrew's lost connection. We'll see if we can get it back in hopefully soon.
Alright.
Alright, so yeah, we'll regroup back here, get the vehicles, and we're going to push them down into Dordan, and then we're going to take a left down that dirt road, and we're going to continue all the way until we get up to Houdan and re-clear that town. Alright, so go ahead and head back out, and then let's get that BTR taken care of.
Alright, sounds good. Let's move out.
It's just those two. Do you want to send me over on Alpha?
If he does, yeah, if Andrews doesn't come back, then I'll send you over to Alpha. Balance it out. So yeah, just stay with Matthew for now, and then see if Andrew comes back.
Hold this one, read me.
Boy.
User in your channel timed out.
God dang.
Connection lost.
Uh-oh.
That was
Yep.
everybody.
I don't know what that was, but okay. Everybody's back.
Error.
Server just reset or something? I don't know what that was all about. It was weird. Very, very weird. We'll begin to the action here soon. Not much at all. Alright. Their vehicles all set up.
Hey, wake up.
And I think that's him coming back. Yep.
User was moved to your channel.
Hey, sorry, I just had a power outage for a split second.
No problem. The thing is dead now. Oh, they're still shooting rockets at that damn thing. Oh, they missed. Bro, this is actual. Was that BTR hit? Looks to be it's not moving. It looks to be possibly disabled.
BTR is disabled, turret is still active, the other rockets were still ineffective for some reason. We're now engaging with the squad.
Roger that. Go ahead and break contact on those guys. Alpha Bravo, go ahead and return back to the convoy, to the vehicles, and let's get ready to push on vehicle. That thing shouldn't be going anywhere. Unless they repair it. Now starts the fun part. Alpha, this actually gives return to the vehicles at this time, over. There we go.
Roger that.
Bradley's.
Roger.
I was originally gonna go to the city, but
Alright, I was waiting for Alpha to get back. Alright, there they are. Alright, Bullet, I'm gonna send teleport Andrews in. Since he just lagged out, or is a power outage. So go and mount back up. I think somebody's in the medic. Vic. If not, go and take Alpha Vic. Actually, no, I'm probably gonna switch out BH with Andrews possibly.
Drifter, you want me to drive the medic, Vic?
Yeah, go drive the medic Vic. I'll hold on, stand by.
You driving, Bullet?
Hey, BH.
Yo.
Can you take over for Alpha team lead? So that way we don't have the medic doing it.
Wait, nah. Drifter, I have to leave soon. There's
You
not
do?
gonna be much of Alpha left. Yeah.
Okay, alright, disregard then. We'll probably swell as one team once we get down there. Alright.
Who's gotta leave soon?
Ramen, so it's gonna be, we're gonna be spread pretty thin. Alright, so this is, yeah, so we're gonna be, can you guys hear me in the vehicle?
Affirm.
Alright, cool. Alright, so this is where it's going to, where we're actually gonna start heading in, start, taking stuff out. So, we're gonna go in through Dordan, we're gonna make a left at the dirt road, and we're going to attack, or we're gonna check CP1, Compound 1, and we'll also be checking Compound 2. We're gonna hit the dismount point at D2, and hit CP1, which, or and CP2, which I'm about to mark CP2 here. It's just a little compound south of it. So those two first. We'll mount back up from D2. We'll head down to D3. We'll check out the farm, or what I'm gonna mark as CP3. We'll check that area, the farm area. And then we'll move down further southwards, and we'll head out to check out these other few compounds. So the BTR is located next to what CP4 is going to be. So when you guys are clearing out CP3, just keep eyes out because there's infantry all around there. They kind of spread out a little bit from the last engagement. And then we'll check out CP5 when we've head further south, and then and so on. So we'll keep the dismount point kind of far away from that BTR. So we'll hit compound 3 and 4 together, and then we'll mount back up when that BTR area is clear. We'll move down. We'll dismount right before CP5. We'll just kind of leapfrog in and out of our vehicles from there on.
Alright, and that transport Vic, the unarmed UAZ, yeah, the unarmed UAZ is mobile, down in Houdan.
Yeah, I saw that on the Ravens, so yeah, I have to watch out for that.
Alright, I'm still driving the medical vehicle, bullet sponge disconnected.
Yes.
How about that transport truck and his infantry wants to play? I've got a Mark 19 for him.
Yeah, that works. Oh, whoops, that's CP6. So CP6, and then we'll push into Houdan, and then we'll clear it out. I'm not really too worried about Houdan right now. As long as we go through it, it honestly looks like they just have some sort of small security force there. Not really too much. I didn't see anything in the town itself except for that transport truck. And that was it. So, we'll move in from CP3 and CP4. We may not be able to see the BTR, but we might be able to move up on its flank and engage. So yeah, that's the plan. Any questions, concerns, comments, or anything?
Nope.
Alright, so yeah, let's all switch over to frequency 110, and we'll just roll as one team for now. Alright, so yeah, Zap, you'll take the medic Vic. Myself and BH will take the first Vic, and then you guys are fine in the third Vic here. Alright, you guys ready? BH, you're gonna be with me in the front Vic. We'd split 2 and 2.
I will miss you, Mark 19.
Love you, BH.
Alright. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get Andrews in if he's ready for TP. Whoops.
The speed thing, I hit delete and then what?
When you're at speed, hit delete and then you will never go over that speed.
Alright, let me get Andrews in real quick and then we'll head out. Where am I? Yeah. Alright, let me just get Andrews back in, and I'll put him in the last Vic with you guys. Right.
Ah yes, the 2 ranking officers in the first vehicle all alone.
Radio check.
Yes. Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Alright, there he goes. Alright, let me go ahead and get him situated real quick. Alright, Andrews, we're going to be breaking it down into one big team. You're going to be rolling in... Actually, no, do they have 2 people in that Vic? Oh, they do have 2 people. Alright, you're going to be rolling the front Vic with us.
Alright.
I know they had 2 people in that Vic. Alright, and then frequency for everybody is going to be 110. No decimal. Alright, be advised, lead Vic is stepping off. Speed will be 40. What?
That's a lot of
Is it desyncing pretty bad?
you stopped for a good 5 seconds.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for them to catch up a little bit here. There you go. I don't know. I think there was like some sort of DDoS. There's some sort of DDoS probably going on with the ArmA host or something like that. Because in TeamSpeak, a lot of people got disconnected earlier, so I have no idea.
Right now. I wasn't. But
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was getting a little bit of rubber band earlier, but it only lasted for a few seconds. Right? Alright, first Vic left. Roger. Yeah. Yeah, we hit it with another rocket. When they hit it, I didn't see any dismounts or anything, so hopefully it should be completely dead. First Vic is at dismount point. Go and get hard dismounts. Get ready to move up. Yeah, let me go. I need to mark those targets, that's alright. Shots?
Taking shots?
I heard a shot. I don't know if we got shot at though.
Shots. We're taking shots.
Yeah, Roger. Take cover. Yeah, that's snaps. Yeah, we're taking fire. Shots fired from the beach. Sounds like it's coming from the beach somewhere, or towards that area, southeast somewhere.
Yeah, we only observed one man down there, so the rest might work.
Yeah.
Tree cover.
There, on map, in the Raven, I did see two people, two-man patrol down there. I actually marked them on map. They're roughly within that area. I'm gonna toss up the.
130.
Roger that. If you see him, light him up. Oh god, that hit really close. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, I'm gonna get my drone over there, see where they're hiding.
Said at 1:30 he had eyes on him or something.
Can we return fire?
Hey, firm, you guys are clear to engage. Looks like that transport truck or UAZ is starting to head this way, possibly reinforcing.
Southwest-ish.
Alright.
Yeah, he's. Keep eyes on him. If you guys see him. Okay, yeah, I see where they're at now. Yeah. Yep. I think one of them's down. I'm gonna keep eyes on this UAZ.
Alright, you do that.
Okay, never mind. I don't think he's reinforcing. He's just setting up on this side. Yeah. I think we're fine with him. See, I think we got them both. Yeah, both contacts down. Perfect. All right. No further contacts in that area. Probably some in that bunker or whatever, but I'll check that later. All right, let's go ahead and head down. Let's go ahead and head down and get this compound cleared out. All right, moving up.
Is everybody green? I see blood down here.
Another contact, 131.
131. I have no eyes on it this time.
Eastbound tree cover.
Roger that. If I can have two people stay at these rocks, the rest move down with me into the compound. Alright, moving down.
With you.
Yeah, there's probably a few guys inside that bunker then.
Yeah, just be sure to watch our left just in case. Well, actually, we should be coming into cover from that one guy now, so.
Medic staying back.
Yeah. We go over here to this building. I think that's a door. Yeah, it's a door. And there's the opening in the wall here.
Set.
Alright. Inside of the compound looks clear so far. I'm gonna push in and going left. Alright, breaching, going left.
Going right.
Left is clear.
Yeah.
Clear right.
I'm gonna check this little wooden hut or shed over here.
Right, when you
Opening
go
door.
inside, I have a building that needs to be cleared right here.
Roger. Alright, this little hut's clear. You guys go and clear it out. Yeah, you guys go and clear it out. You just
Tango down.
Are you going left?
Alright. Clear.
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 And building clear.
Roger. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pop open this door. You guys ready?
Yep.
Alright, opening door. That's the hallway. Alright, going in left. Hallway's clear. Alright, I'm gonna open this door. It's gonna open my face. Alright. Opening door. Alright, left side looks clear. Going in right. Alright, it's clear. Another door here. Somebody wanna cover that door. Should lead outside. Alright, opening door. Alright, flying door. Right looks clear. Going in left. Left is clear. The our guy's shooting? Yeah, it's our guy's shooting. Alright, this building's clear. Go and push out the way we came in. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's move on to the next half. Alright, you two go clear out the right one, and I'll just watch the left one here.
Alright. Set.
Be advised, bearing 130 at the lighthouse. I see there's that transport truck. It was carrying troops. Keep eyes on it. Over.
One left. Alright, clear.
What's up, that's on the island. Roger.
I have eyes on the truck. It's currently over a kilometer away.
Roger. Yeah, it's also on the peninsula. I'm not sure if they have what they have on it. Over.
One left. Clear.
I can see 3 guys inside of the front. I can't see them.
Alright, all clear?
Yeah, we're all clear.
Alright, cool. I'm just check this bunker on the hill. You gotta be kidding me. They re-fortified all these bunkers here. Stand by. We're just gonna continue with our plan, screw it. Those bunkers are... We'll deal with those later.
Yeah, no, if anything, we just have the aviation come in and bomb them.
Yeah.
Later date.
Deal with that later. Alright, let's see, CP2, let's see if we can get eyes on that and see how far away it is. I don't want to push too far away from the guys on the hill. I'm actually gonna get out the compound here and then get up on these rocks up here. Alright, looks good. It's not too bad. I think that next compound up there should be clear though. RQ-11 Raven. We'll drive up and we'll drive past, just so we're not sitting here forever. Let's go and head back to the vehicles. Alright guys, get ready to mount back up. We're just gonna drive past compound 2. I think most of these compounds are pretty much empty, so we'll just kind of drive and look in through the windows and buildings and we'll continue on our objective. Don't want to be looping around here too long. They look like they're already trying to surround us.
If we reach any contact with the compound 2, we just hit them with a Mark 19.
Yeah. We'll just hit them with the Mark 19.
Yeah.
Alright guys, go and mount back up. Same vehicles as last.
Hey, are you breaches green? You guys good?
Yeah, we're green.
Breachers.
Breachers.
Jeez, BH.
Yeah, we're green.
Butchering people's sentences over here. Whoa.
Oh, we're taking shots from the,
That's shots fired again.
think.
Yep, I got eyes on 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
I got
You guys are taking...
0 squad.
Yep, roger. Soft dismount, soft dismount. Let's hammer that with the Mark 19. Did you get him? Let's check what the drone, see what the hell they're coming, or where they're coming from.
Bearing 125.
125, thank you.
My battery's about to die in this damn thing. I got 15 minutes of life left. Oh, that's direct hits with the Mark 19.
Good hits with the Mark 19.
Be advised. How's this guy still alive? Mark 19 just hit like 10 meters. Oh wait, there you go. Disregard. You got him. That contact is down. Stand by. Just scanning for more. That a guy right there. Oh, there's like 3 guys right there.
How many?
There's like 3 guys in that area. 3 of them. They're all down. Be advised, 3 times contacts down. Yeah, that Mark 19. Yeah, fucked him up pretty good.
Did work.
Oh yeah. Alright, all contacts are down in that area. Stand by. Not sure where those guys came from though. They must have come out of a building or something. Check these buildings over there.
Well,
They
when mommy
swam.
and daddy love each other.
They swam, yeah, that sounds about right. I'm not seeing anything over there. I think we pretty much. I'm not seeing anything in the buildings either, but I think they came from the buildings, to be honest. I see one guy.
Maybe 1, 2, 3 in the little ditch.
Okay, I see one guy just patrolling by himself, but he's further up. Don't have to worry about him for now. Okay, be advised, there's a transport truck further down the road towards our objective. They have dismounted troops. It looks to be fire team to a squad size. Stand by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, it's about. It looks like it's in between, possibly in between a fire team to a squad size. I'm gonna get them a mark. Also, the UAZ is setting up as well. They also dismounted their troops at the UAZ. I'll mark them as well. Stand by. Oh yeah, they know we're here now. We're gonna get moving here pretty soon. So I get these guys marked.
You Andrews?
Where their thing at? Be advised, those two targets are marked on map, updated. Alright, all marks are updated. Alright, let's get ready to move, mount back up. Be ready for contact. Be advised, we're going to drive up to compound 2, and we'll dismount at compound 2, and we'll engage with those contacts.
Big 3's ready.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So close.
Big 2, Conway, hold desync.
Roger, holding.
Big 2 back up, ready.
Roger that, convoy stepping off, speed 30. Alright, so the first set of contacts are going to be off to our right. That's where the UAZ is going to be located. We'll be dismounting around compound 2, which they're probably about like 200 to 300 meters out. You might be able to see them. They're kind of creeping up along this rock formation here. Alright, convoy, we're going to break off the road right and into compound 2. The advised contacts are going to be within about 200 meters to 300 meters out from this compound. Alright, let's get the vehicles parked up, hard dismounts.
Is it a hard dismount?
Legolas, what to my Alpha IC. I got contact on that BTR from here.
You have eyes on it?
Yeah.
Alright, roger, it's good. We'll be able to hit it again. I'm gonna auto land this damn Raven, it's about to run out of battery. Alright, let's try to get some, see if we can get up on these, cliffs to the, bearing 260 of us. Might be able to actually get up over here. The UAZ should be on the other side of this, cliff face. Go ahead and pull hard, make sure hard dismounted, and we'll get everybody up here. Do not engage yet, just make sure everybody's ready to fire.
Just letting you know that BTR
Roger. Let's also get AT ready to hit that BTR. So let's get AT ranged and on that BTR.
Eyes on one side entry.
I don't think I have it on.
Shots.
Alright, engage. Make sure to hit that BTR. Turret's still active. Where's it at? There it is. Right, oh, there it is.
I'm down, I blew him hit.
David, can you try to get a range on that for me? Yes, this is David. David Papa where Andrew's with.
Oh, you motherfucker. Did you get stuck in a tree? Oh, it's right here. Okay. What the hell is this thing doing? Roger.
So David, back up some more.
There we go.
You be clear.
Rocket, rocket, rocket. Of course, still ineffective. Alright.
Is this still ineffective? What the hell?
No, yeah, it's still ineffective. Alright. Turn my back blast. Oh, gun. Okay, gun. Alright. Zap, watch out, man. Watch out. Back blast clear. Rocket, rocket, rocket.
We got one very close.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm hit.
Okay. Alright. We're good. We're good right here. Alright, looks like you might pass out here in a second.
Let's see.
Let me stabilize him.
What's the range up to that BTR?
360. I had a good, my last hit was a good hit. I don't think it still didn't do anything though.
Who's hurt over there?
It's David.
You down? Okay, make sure you use a quick pot first.
You guys green? You guys... Nobody's knocked out, are they?
I hit, is that BTR still green? BH? Or
I
what?
hope not.
That just needs morphine. He's
I
combat.
have no idea. I'm not firing at the BTR.
It showed damage, but I'm not sure what the hell is up with that thing. Whoa, fuck behind us!
Yeah, he's good.
Watch rear. Jesus Christ.
You are no longer bleeding. Let me stitch you up.
Okay, that BTR is still active?
Hey Matt, you still need morphine.
I gave myself some.
Cool, yep.
Okay.
Do you hear a heartbeat? No, that's you're just in pain. You hear a heartbeat? Alright.
Hey, contacts bearing 205 crossing the field towards us. On my point. You see them? They're ducked behind these trees. They're pushing up fast. They're one's down. There's like 2 or 3 of them coming up. Where's this guy at?
Hey Matt, if you hear heartbeats, make sure it's on me. Is everybody good?
Reloading.
Roger. There he is. Motherfucker. He's down.
Jesus Christ.
At our vehicle! You motherfucker better not be getting our vehicle. He's down.
Everybody up?
Fish is green. Still contact. He's down. Jesus Christ.
Holy jeez.
Contact close. He's down. Oh my god. Alright.
Are all friendlies up? Everybody up?
Drifter's green.
Andrews and Kane are green.
We got more people trying to flank to the east.
You guys are coming out the damn tree line.
Yeah, 10-4, I'm up and I'm hitting the head.
Drifter, let's get
Jeez.
somebody in the,
Yeah,
in the
here.
have that pulled up.
Yeah.
Did you patch yourself up there?
A ballsy motherfucker just running up with binos like that.
Hey, somebody on the west over here with me.
God damn. Alright, so just in a gunner seat from here, goddamn. Say again?
I need someone on the west with me.
Roger, if it's behind cover, pick it up. If not, then don't worry about it right now. God damn it. Oh, fuck. We're taking grenades, we're taking...
Heads up, grenade out.
Yeah, get away from the vehicle. Be advised, they're targeting our vehicle. Fuck, I'm bleeding. We're gonna have to get out of here. Be advised, let's get our guys patched up. We're gonna get ready to move out of here.
Be advised, I got a infantry UAZ bearing 257 dropping infantry off.
Roger that, take it out. If you can.
Let me stitch you up.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Get you covered.
After that, you just need morphine, but
Don't worry about it. Just save it. I'm good.
Almost done here. Oh, you're green.
Hold on. Alright.
Anybody need medic? Heads up, I'm MGing.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
From the northwest and get a flank position on them.
Roger, negative. We're gonna get ready to move out this position. Stand by. I'm gonna bring the drone back up.
No, I'm green, brother.
You good?
Alright, drone's going up.
Alan, is that Vic still over there?
Yeah, I'm just engaging infantry.
Alright, I'm gonna drone the area. Just stand by. Hey, I hear. Hey, there's a transport truck on the road outside. Light it up, bearing southeast, southeast, southeast.
I got a rocket my way.
Negative, don't use rocket. He does have people in front. He's gonna be hitting our left flank. He's now heading to our east, east.
Reloading, MG reloading.
Want me to take this out?
He might be dismounting troops next to us. Check what this damn dude's doing.
No, I don't have a I'm
Can't confirm, troops dismounted. Troops dismounted.
Ah, son of a bitch. You're clear, you're clear, you're clear.
Flank is hot, transport dismounted troops.
Roger.
Rocket effective.
Hey, they still have troops dismounted.
Okay, you know what? This is a fucking perfect, man. We're fine, actually.
Sure you hurt.
I got southeast. I'm good.
Be advised. Be advised. Looking at
80.
looking through drone. We're all clear. We may have some stragglers. Just keep eyes open. Actually, disregard. Stand by. Stop. Fuck! I hate that button so much. Right.
One contact did go in the shed. Up. Take.
Be advised. Stand by. Be advised, there's a contact to our rear bearing northeast of the compound. Northeast of the compound. He's about to go back towards the Mark 19 MRAP. He's pushing up to the Mark 19. There's a contact push up to the Mark 19. Take him out. He's pushing up. He's just outside the rock wall. He is danger close. He's engaging one of. Good shot.
Drifted.
Go ahead.
I need some help. I ended up in a rock somehow.
Roger. Stand still. Don't move.
David, are you good?
10-4.
Everybody's green, correct?
Yep.
Kane's green.
Let's see if we can get him unstuck.
BH, whenever you're out of the rock, I need you to hit this shed with one of your thumps.
What's up?
EKA, got him.
Range it for me.
There you go.
Let's see.
Oh boy, alright, let's see what's going on.
Heads up, I got enemies danger close, bearing 252 at the rocks.
Yeah, there's 2 times contacts pushing up from the west. Whoever's on the rock formation, they're pushing up to you. They're within about 50 to 80 meters to your west. Be advised, the injured one looks like you broke his legs. Is still alive, crawling. They're now pushing southeast of your position, pushing southeast of their last position. Excuse me.
10-4, that was a smoke, not a grenade.
Yeah, Roger. Be advised, there's one directly south of that smoke. Both of them are actually directly south of that smoke. One is about 10 meters. The other is about 30 to 50 meters.
Wherever Alan's at, wherever David's at.
David, you get up here?
Yeah, I got 2 guys right here.
Be advised, there's a PKM gunner engaging. Disregard, he's down. You got him. Good shooting. 1 times contact. He's still south of that smoke. If you toss a frag, approximately 50 to 60 meters, you might tag him over. Another guy right there.
I need a grenade up here.
That's a bird.
David, where you at? So,
up on the rock formation, 275.
Direct west up here.
Okay, up here where we were before.
This guy's just sitting here.
Holy shit. I
Up
don't
here.
get paid enough.
Toss a grenade this way.
I don't
Fucking
get paid
raise,
enough.
Drifter.
Yeah, I should have been a real doctor, not some field doctor.
There's some intel right here, dog.
Be advised that just that grenade to the left, 20 meters to the left.
How you girls doing?
Hey, do I pick up this file?
Be advised, you are really close to him. Break. He's injured. It looks like you hit him. Disregard, you got him. Good shooting.
I have a second to pop off the RQ-11. Just pick up this intel right here.
Sorry, what was that?
Whenever you have a second to hop off the RQ-11, pick up this intel.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm gonna go and do that now. Alright, guys, be advised, the surrounding area is clear. We're gonna get ready to move out. So let's get ready to pack up. Just keep security for now while I grab intel. Just get ready to move. Yeah, that was crazy. Alright, checking intel. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of stuff around this area. Like a lot of stuff. We got a military camp there, got a military approximately around there. And this entire area is a civ objective for the enemy, so oh.
Shot.
Who's that?
Whoa, jeez. Where's that from?
Contact now. He came in from the south, but he's down.
Yep, Roger, got eyes on. Good shooting. Alright, let me check the drone again, or Raven again. Make sure that we're completely clear. These guys keep on sneaking up on us. Alright, let's see what we got. Where'd he come from? You said the south, right? South.
Yeah, the south.
Roger. How close was he?
Couple meters. Not couple meters. 50 meters.
Okay, I think I see his body.
He's like on the road, pretty much.
Oh, I just saw him on the out.
Got him.
Oh.
That's a rabbit. Okay, I think we're good to move up to the next compound. No further contact in the area. Alright, be advised, get mounted back up. Let's go ahead and move on to the next compound up. Alright, we'll do the same exact convoy order.
Yeah, that was intense.
Yep. Was indeed. Second Vic, you ready?
Second Vic ready.
Roger, third. Roger that, stepping off, speed 30. Hopefully they didn't plant any IEDs like they did last time. Okay, first Vic right.
Second Vic right.
Alright, hopefully we be clear all the way up to compound 5. We should be cleared up to. Didn't see anything in compound 3. What was that?
Just wondering how somebody uses a fire truck.
Roger. Convoy hold, transport truck to the right. Soft dismount. Yep, those are shots. Shots from the transport truck. Oh god. That's one way to deal with it. There's infantry dismounts around. Let's push up on this. Hard dismounts at this time, hard dismounts. Let's make sure that all the dismounts went down with the Mark 19. Just watch out for cook-off from that vehicle. I'm gonna move up on, in front of your barrel here, Andrew.
Copy.
Alright, I'm gonna check this building. This door's open. Yeah, go and put up in the hunt IR if you'd like. Alright, going in, just checking. Alright, building's clear. It's clear. Well, I think you got the guy. I'm green.
Yeah, me and David are green.
Yeah, I think you. Whoever shot that Mark 19, I think you got the shooting us as well. So.
Yeah,
I think we're good.
6 rounds downrange, so I should have got anybody immediately.
Oh hell yeah, he's dead. All right, I think we're good. Let's go and keep moving.
Well, I saw where
David remount.
where the shots were going.
10-4.
I thought I saw some blood whenever I fired. I don't know.
Hard to tell. Let's keep moving.
Like 2 ready.
3 is ready.
Roger that. First fix stepping off. Yeah, man, those rabbits. Alright, we're gonna be dismounting, stand by. We're gonna be dismounting at compound 6, and gonna further drone the area. So, coming into compound 6, we'll clear it out. Make sure we have 360 pulled up. Alright, let's push the vehicles inside the compound. Alright, let's make sure we clear these buildings out. Make sure there's no enemies in here while we're holding here. Alright, go and get hard dismounts. Alright, I'm gonna check this little shed. Yeah, that back door's open. BH, go and clear with Andrews. I'm just gonna peek inside, just peek inside this door.
Let's Zappos not have you going first, right?
Alright, it's clear.
One set.
Alright.
Reset.
Alright, one going in, going left.
Just be advised, you guys are breaching from other ends, so check fire.
Friendly coming through door. Alright, we're clearing this. First floor clear. Move up.
Something out there waiting for us, and it ain't no man. We're all gonna die. Predator. Dropping quotes over here.
Hold on left.
Alright, clear. Move up. Just pie in this angle, and we are clear.
Right,
Building clear.
Roger.
Another building at the back.
What's wrong? Shit.
Coming out.
Friendly's entering. Exiting.
Shed it clean.
You good on your mag?
Yeah, I haven't discharged a single round. I mean, maybe a couple actually, I think. Shed's clean. Probably should reload. If anybody needs any mags, I still have like...
Back building's clear. Check your mag, ladies.
I love it when you call me lady, man. It just like really turns me on.
Oh, fuck.
I thought those 2 bunnies out there were
You're that
contact
guy in the
for a
military?
second. Just for you, BB. Wink, wink.
Alright, we all clear here?
Yeah, we're clear.
Alright, roger. Alright, so the route up to the town is clear. So we're gonna push up to the town in the vehicles. We're gonna set up an outpost up there, and that's where we're gonna debrief, and that's where we're gonna start in the next one. Or actually, just clear that out, clear the town out, and we're gonna set up there. So this will be our last objective. Yeah, the rest of the area is clear. It looks like they just had a small, I don't know what the hell they had here, but it wasn't very large, but definitely
A tumor, that's what it was.
pretty much. All right, so they did. Yeah, they sent like 2 or 3 of them. They sent 3 trucks at us, and then the UAZ. They probably sent 2 more trucks from the south somewhere. So probably reinforce with those.
There shouldn't be anybody left in the city.
Alright, so I didn't see any movement in the city. I don't see anything in buildings, but we're just gonna check anyways. We're just gonna run through the city. Not really. Just gonna check and make sure that the buildings are still cleared. Stand by and mark a dismount point here. So we'll dismount at dismount points 5. So in that mark, we'll park the vehicles in that little lot there. We'll set up an outpost on OP1, and then we're gonna clear out the town itself, and that's where we'll be calling it for the night. So we'll clear the east side first. We'll start with, let's stand by and mark it. So we'll start, we'll go south, and then we'll push back up north. So split the vehicle or the town in half here. We'll clear out green first. Then we'll clear out purple second. So anything within those circles is what we're going to be going after, what we're going to be clearing. Alright.
Sounds good.
Alright, let's get mounted up and let's get ready to head out. We'll form up the convoy just a little past the intersection here to the west-northwest. Alright. You guys all in? Alright, cool. Ram down these walls. Alright.
Ooh.
Pick 2 ready.
3, same traffic.
Alright, stepping off. Alright. PH, if there's a bunch of enemies near you, better be ready to light that town up.
Alright, so you know I got less than 1 job.
You can do a lot with that. I expect you to take out an entire army with that
Hey man, there's an M4 right next to you, dog. Very
I wish there was a way you can actually grab that M4 and actually use it.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
But you know.
Keep an eye. These vineyards, man. Oh my God! Last operation, these things were a damn nightmare. Oh my God, dude, these enemies were creeping.
They're pretty easy to see through from
Oh yeah, from down here though. Oh, you should have seen our perspective. Good God, it was so bad. So bad. Dude, it's because their camouflage worked so well with it. That was the problem. Their camo worked in that damn vineyard. Like, it was bad. Alright, I'm pull off into this little lot here. Alright, pulling off to the left. We'll dismount this lot. Alright, it's going to get hard to dismount. Just watch out for the other vehicles pulling in.
Get 2 left.
Alright, go and get a hard dismount, and we're going to clear out the compound that we have marked as OP. Alright, BH, you leading the way?
Yeah, you want me to lead the way? Where is the
Is there an entrance right around this corner? There should be. I saw one.
yeah,
Should be a break in this fence. Alright, go and push up to that and we'll breach it from there. Alright, if you have flashbangs, if this town is occupied, I guess now's the time to probably put them in use if it is occupied. Alright.
Yeah, I got you.
Andrew's isn't used to it, so we're all stacked.
Alright.
Clear.
Going right. Watch for a window.
On left.
Going right.
Going left.
Oh shit, there we go. Alright, wrap around your left, BH. There's a little shed here. Check this window.
Alright, you set, BH?
It's clear. Let's take a peek inside this shed. Doors open. Alright, it's clear. Who's this with me? Zap? Alright, cool. Alright, let's go and just push up here. Alright. Check this window. It's clear. Let's go ahead and pull up security for them, just so enemies don't come in. Go ahead and cover that way, I'll cover this way.
10-4.
Alright, your first one in.
The first one in.
Joke. Left side.
One left. Oh crap. One left. Hallway clear.
Alright, last room.
User joined your channel.
Ready?
Yep. On you.
This side's clear. One left, I mean.
Alright, let's go.
You guys on clear's 2-story? Where's me and Zap are pulling security for you guys.
Reset.
Interesting.
That's clear. Left side clear.
You good, David?
At the door. Watch those windows.
No. To be clear, the windows.
Understood.
Yeah, we're good.
Pretty much clear. On you, Andrews.
Alright.
Stairwell.
Got my back, King.
Ready. Moving when you're ready.
Alright, moving.
Alright, top of stairwell's clean.
Clear.
Just pie that angle really quick.
Clear.
Left appears to be clear, going left.
Alright, clear. Building clear.
Building clear.
Roger, let's go and continue security here. I'm gonna check the drone real quick.
I will build up this place with lots of sandbag.
Time for church, boys.
I'll put up a hunter real quick. How copy, Drifter?
Good copy, go ahead.
The fuck did you just launch, Anton?
Hunter.
Oh.
Alright guys, be advised, I think the only thing in this town is us and some rats, and that's about it. There's nothing here.
Love me some fried rat. Mama.
Yeah, I'm droning at about like 30-meter height, so if there was anything in these windows and buildings, I would easily be able to see it with thermal. So I think we're clear here. If anything, we'll just well, if we did have EOD or sappers, we would have them build up an OP here, but not gonna worry about that. All right.
The fucker quit on us.
We will go ahead and just debrief here. Then just double check and make sure. We'll say the area is clear. We got our OP built up, especially when we don't have EOD or sappers to do it. We'll kind of say we did. All right, let me go ahead and just get out of the drone here. Let me just also make sure that we're not gonna get fucking flanked or anything. So it's gonna be stand by while I check the area for enemies. Just make sure we're not gonna get killed while doing this. I don't... Okay, there's still some things alive. I'll just go ahead and kind of brush those off the map. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, there we go. Alright, cool. So, I'm just gonna wait till Flipper gets in, because... Wait, Flipper, are you still here?
Muted. You just said something in chat a second ago. He said yes.
Alright, Flipper, we're gonna be debriefing here. We complete our mission. Alright, so... you don't have to log in or anything, you can just stay out so you don't get cut off, unless you already are loading in. Yeah, you can turn off T4, yeah. Alright, so, we're just gonna debrief here. We should be safe, so, don't worry about it. Alright, so we're just gonna have an established OP here. But since this is our last FTX, when we come back into FTXs, we'll start off from here with the base and all, or like an OP. So, don't really worry about it. But anyways, so far it was actually really good. Convoys are looking better, better spacing. Herringbones can do a little bit of work. Sometimes we go off on the same side, but that's alright. With that will just come time. So herringbones, make sure that whichever way the vehicle in front of you goes, you turn off the opposite. Simple as that. But CQB has gotten a hell of a lot better. Definitely look more organized, definitely look more professional, looking really good and really clean, guys. So CQB is coming along really, really, really well. Other than that, there's not too much. So our first kind of real op of working with teams, working in a fire team or two different teams is probably, if you guys could have saw it, you work faster. You don't have to have one team worry about everything. We have two teams who can worry about two things at once. We had Black Mage's team, which was Alpha, watch towards the town, scout the town out, while Matthew and his team worked on getting the BTRs taken out. So we did two things at once. Once we started breaking down into one team, which we did at the end, started getting a little bit slower due to we didn't have two teams capable of doing two separate things in really two different areas. But so yeah, hopefully we can continue growing our numbers and operating in multiple teams, and hopefully get sappers and like armored in the future. So hopefully that'll come along. Other than that, there wasn't really too much that I noticed out of anything that I really need to touch on. Everything that we came here in the FTXs for was pretty much, it was performed better and polished. It was really good. So for those of you that didn't do the CQB part, don't worry. It's something that I plan on getting up every single or every other weekends or so. So for those of you that haven't even been through, like, let's say BCT, we'll do that whenever you guys are available. This upcoming Friday or next Friday, I may or may not be here. My family does have plans to stay at a resort next weekend, so we may have a non-mandatory weekend next week. I'll update you guys on that on the forums, so just keep eyes out on the forums, and I'll notify you guys on there to check that. Also for the forums, to sign up for operations, all you have to do is, for those that may have forgot or just don't know at all, so if you're going to attend an operation or not attend an operation or maybe in between, go to the forums, sign in, go to the calendar, and there's three buttons. There's going, maybe, and decline, which means going, which is you're obviously attending, maybe, which is you may show up late, you may have to leave early, and then decline is you're probably not showing up at all. So you have your LOA posted, so on and so forth. So if you have if you selected the maybe option or the declined option, you guys have to have an LOA in, and LOAs only take like 30 seconds to put in, and it just notifies us, so that way you're not missing out anything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys are checking the forums on at least Thursdays and Fridays again. I always post the operations or the signups on Thursdays and Fridays, so always just check that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll just go from left to right here and just get everybody's view on the operation or anything. Considering that, Andrew, got anything?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, BH, got anything?
Just when we were at that second compound, I was holding the northwest corner and I asked for somebody to get my back, and I never heard anybody even like respond to me.
All right. So yeah, if you're not doing anything, and somebody requests something, just try to help them out. If you're not really doing much, was it the one where it was the one where held up at Compound 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That first guy that came up behind and got to our vehicle, I moved up to the corner there on the rocks to keep anybody else from flanking that way again. I had like 3 guys come up on me, and luckily I was never hit, but if I was, nobody would have known I was down.
Yeah, gotcha. Did you say that over radio?
Yeah.
You did? Okay, yeah. Alright, I was gonna say is if you need, yeah, in most situations, using your radio is probably your best bet. So it's not something you always have to do, but if, like, for example, like BH, if he's all the way on the other side of compound, it's best to use radio, knowing that we have somebody kind of spread out. Especially the way that we're kind of spread thin in that compound. There's a lot of different ways to cover, a lot of different angles. So yeah, just use radios if we're spread thin like that. If we're kind of close together like we are now, or like in a compound clearing, like this small of a compound, radios probably don't have to be used. But yeah, other than that, David, got anything?
Nope.
All right, Matthew, got anything?
CQB is definitely improved, and like, good job with the compound guys, because we definitely could have got shit on hard there, but we all maintained our angles and did a good job. So yeah, awesome.
Yeah, this is a job well done on that. Zap, got anything?
Well, just make sure if you guys are hit, call it over radio. I'm not always next to you.
Yeah,
or like,
that's.
if you don't know, if you see something weird on your screen, just say something.
Yeah, if you feel you got hit or something, even if your gun got hit, which actually, if your gun gets hit, the round still may be able to ricochet off your gun and hit you. Sometimes, if you're in contact, every time you're done with your shots, your contact, make sure you just check yourself, just to make sure, because sometimes, I'm gonna admit, Ace will be buggy at times and will not show a bleeding effect on your screen at all. I've had it happen to me numerous times, to where I got hit, but I didn't even have any blood on my screen or anything. I won't really rely on like visuals or anything. It's always just like after like a firefight or something. Always just check yourself, because ricochet rounds may have come by and maybe hit you a little bit. But even your vest, I've had numerous times where a round actually did not penetrate my vest, but it still gave me like a bruise or like a scrape. Like in ArmA, if the enemy's further out, and with Ace, the way the Ace works, your vest actually can actually save you. If you get hit in the vest, your guy usually tends to kind of fall over on his side. Usually that happens when you also get hit in the legs as well. So it's always best to just check yourself after a firefight, especially if you ever have that moment where you get hit and then you just kind of flops on his side or whatever. Always just check yourself. Yeah, that's a good point. Anything else from anybody? Anything that may have popped up? Anything? Alright, so I'll update you guys this weekend about if it's mandatory or non-mandatory. I'll see what my family's plans are. Tomorrow is going to be World War II mini-op. For those of you that would like to attend, I'll post the add-on list on the forums. So check that tonight or check it tomorrow. I'll be in the Teamspeak tomorrow, so if you want more information on it then, I'll let you guys know about it. We try to kick it off around 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m., so around ops start time. So like how we started today, so hopefully that's a good time for everybody. If not, you can join in late. It's not mandatory. It's a mini operation. We're going to be playing with our friends over in the 509, just like last time, for those of you that have played. For those of you that haven't, it's a lot of fun. We're also planning some future scenarios and maybe a join up in the future once we get our numbers up. So yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go and release you guys here, and Zap, I'll get with you, and then let's see, is there anybody else here? No. Okay. All right. Other than that, I'll go and release you guys. Thank you guys for attending. Thank you guys for sticking through. Hopefully see you guys next weekend, or maybe the next weekend, or whenever. I don't know, whenever I return. I don't know if we're doing something for the next weekend, but ending of winter for us up here, probably ending for you guys already, but I like to get as much snowboarding in as I can, so we'll see what happens.
What's winter?
Yeah, what's winter, right? Well, alright, well, god dang it, I live in Alaska, alright? I think it snows everywhere, god dang it, alright? Leave me alone.
Is that another dimension?
Yeah, it's another dimension.